This is a special presentation of Tiger Sports on Alamo Sports and Talk 1230 and 101.9 FM.
Good evening and welcome to the Lawrence E. Johnson Tiger Pit. We hope everybody's having a fantastic Friday night. I'm Charles Winicky, and this is the Otero Federal Credit Union pregame show as the Alamogordo Tigers get ready to tip off here against the Las Cruces High School Bulldogs. Both teams have made their way onto the floor. We're going to start early tonight. We'll probably start right on time with national anthem, starting lineups, and everything. We'll be pretty close to it, I think, by the time we get going with it. So Fortunately, we had a JV game with a running clock, and Alamogordo was on the bad end of that. They lost 61-26. And it seems like the freshman game ran on time as well. So all things that kind of help out to get us going on this Friday night, and not tipping off after 8 o'clock. It's kind of a nice thing, I got to say. So we got a good crowd. I do think that keeps people here for the entire game. I have seen some of the more recent games where people kind of leave a little bit early because it's bedtime kind of thing. Friday night, I wouldn't think it would be, but you got small kids, you gotta do your thing, right? Tigers coming into tonight's matchup at 11-8, 1-2 in district. Las Cruces is 9-9 overall and 2-1 in district play. As we talked about during the Mayfield's pregame, postgame, all that on Tuesday, these 4 games crucial for Alamogordo heading into the next matchup against Oregon Mountain. Number 1, if they want any chance at being in the district title hunt. But I think number 2, in terms of helping their overall playoff chances, winning tonight, winning next Tuesday against Gadsden, and winning the following Friday here at home against Centennial before the game on the road against Oregon Mountain could be crucial for the Tigers. It's, I feel like all district games are must-wins, in all honesty, and I think for the mentality of the Alamogordo Tiger basketball team, treating this as, must-win games with the playoffs just a few weeks away may not be the worst mentality to have, in all honesty. So we'll see how they handle it. Cruces is a team that it's been a while since Alamogordo's beaten Las Cruces. I'd really have to go back. It's been, I don't know, it might be 10 years or longer since Alamogordo's beaten Las Cruces High School. It's been a long time. I don't remember the last time that it happened. Let me put it that way. I can pretty much remember every other team because it's been in recent years that Alamos beat Mayfield and Gadsden and Centennial. Oregon Mountain, I can remember them getting a win over them, but that's been happening less and less. And let's be honest, this has been on boys basketball. This has been Las Cruces and Oregon Mountain's districts, and those are the 2 teams that have kind of run the show for the most part. And Cruces is obviously not as good as they've been in maybe go back 2 years ago or the previous 4 or 5 years where they felt like going to the state championship every single year. But they're still a very good basketball team. They're a well-coached basketball team. And a tough opponent. If you don't play well, it is not going to be a game that you're going to easily be able to come out with a win. If you have a bad day, they will take advantage of it. There are some teams that you can sometimes find a way to overcome that kind of a bad day. I would say Tuesday. I didn't think Alamo played especially well through portions of that game against Mayfield, but they found a way to get through it. And, Cruces, I'm not sure. To me, it'll be a little bit more like the Centennial game. If Alamo struggles to get going, I think it'll be harder for them to rally back like they did. So 2019 was the last time that Alamos beat Las Cruces. Really? Gosh, I didn't think it happened that long ago. I thought it was longer than that. I'll have to double check and see. I believe that may be right, but I think it's been a while since it's happened. I feel like I would have remembered 2019, so I don't know. Anyway, let's go ahead and take a break. We'll come back. More of the Otero Federal Credit Union pregame show here on Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019. We will talk a little bit about what this Las Cruces team has done this season. They played a good schedule and a pretty solid team for sure. So we'll be right back.
Tularosa Communication is now offering the smart Wi-Fi with built-in network security and enhanced parental controls. Do you have kids at home that you want to protect from overexposure on the internet? Block content, set internet time limits, or app and website restrictions for each family member in the house. Get notified when you have a network intrusion and reroute bandwidth to devices that matter the most, all from an app on your phone. Take control of your internet with Tularosa Communications. Visit tularosa.net or call 585-2700 for more information.
The Winter Circle has been outfitting champions for over 50 years in Otero County. Established in 1970 by our Gigi and Big John.
Let's show our school spirit. Whether you're a Tiger, Wildcat, Bear, or Chief, we can make t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, and hats. And we do custom embroidery too. The Winter Circle does it all. Custom orders available for businesses, squadrons, and organizations like hats, polos, name tags, also trophies and awards.
Winter Circle,
1201 10th Street. Go Tiger! See you at the game!
In business and in life, it's good to have a partner and a friend. The credit union partners with our members to build a stronger financial future. Your debit card and online banking keeps you in control of your finances. We belong to you, so you stay in control. Loco Credit Union, we belong to you. Online at lococreditunion.com. We're federally insured by NCUA. We're an equal housing lender.
Ochoa Stucco serves residential and commercial projects all throughout this wonderful community. Whether you're looking for some patching up or a complete stucco on your home or business, Ochoa Stucco has you covered. 575-442-6745. Go Tigers! Custom work is what Ochoa Stucco does best. Whether you need an estimate for your home or business, you won't find better quality work anywhere. Contact Ochoa Stucco today. Like them on Facebook. 575-442-6745. Go Tigers! For a limited time only, OFCU is celebrating big game savings. OFCU will give you up to $500 cash when you refinance your auto loan to OFCU. That's right, OFCU will pay you for your loan up to $500 and no payments for 90 days. Offer valid February 5th through the 9th. Visit OteroFCU.org or stop by any branch for details. Rebate amount is based on non-OFCU refinance loan amount. All loans subject to credit approval. Loan must be kept for 6 months or rebate will be collected at payoff. Interest will accrue from date of loan. Other restrictions may apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
This is the Otero Federal Credit Union pregame show here on Alpha Sports and Talk 1230 1019. We're a little over 5 minutes from tonight's tip-off. Let's talk about this Las Cruces team here in 23-24. Talking about, obviously it's been a while since Alamo has beaten Cruces, but that has nothing to do with this year's team on either side. It's going to depend on how these two teams come out and perform this evening here at the Lawrence E. Johnson Tiger Pit. So history is certainly a fun thing to get into, and but like I said, I don't remember, but that also doesn't mean much either because I do so many games. It's like there's sometimes I forget things. Not sometimes, a lot of the times. All right, Las Cruces open up the year with a couple of wins. They beat Silver 44-39. The same week that Alamo beat Silver in their season opener. And then El Dorado, they beat them 66-54. They lose the next two to a solid Carlsbad team on the road, 41-35. There's another common opponent. Clovis, another common opponent. They lost a 4-point game at a neutral site. They beat Goddard 68-42, and then they would lose to Highland out of Albuquerque 75-46. La Cueva out of Albuquerque lost to them 68-54, lost to a very good Valley team 41-35 in overtime. They beat Navajo Prep, and then Cibola at the beginning of the year. They lost a 1-point game on the road to Los Lunas. Then win over Roswell 57-48 on the road, another common game there. Lost to Hobbs 63-52. They beat Deming easily 70-25. Volcano Vista beat them up pretty badly, but Volcano Vista is doing that to a lot of teams this year. They beat Mayfield by kind of a similar scoreline to Alamogordo. They beat them by 14. Alamo beat them by 11. And then they beat Gadsden by 16. They lost to Oregon Mountain 72-47. So in some of the games where Alamo's either won or they played similar, Alamo's performed a bit better against those teams. Either they've won or they've lost by a smaller margin. That's neither here nor there. I don't think that really means a ton just because you don't know what exactly was happening in that game. Was Alamogordo, or was the other team, not playing their starters towards the end, or vice versa? So, there's a lot of ways to certainly say that for sure. But, again, this is a very good Cruces team. They've played a lot of really good teams this year. You look at Volcano Vista, obviously Oregon Mountain inside the district, but you throw in Los Lunas, Valley, La Cueva, Highland, Clovis, Carlsbad, all pretty good teams this year. El Dorado's not bad at all. So they've, they're kind of in the same spot. You look at Alamo, Centennial, and Cruces just based on what we've seen through the first 3 games of district play for everybody. Those are the teams kind of fighting it out for second, I feel like. Just in watching Oregon Mountain, they seem to be a step above everybody else. We'll see when Alamo plays them the second time around, but I was really impressed with Oregon Mountain when I saw them defensively, offensively. That is a very good basketball team that they're just solid. There's nobody that is really a superstar in that team, but man, they've got 3 or 4 guys that are just so good. Thing with Cruces is, even they don't have the big size they've had in recent years. They don't have the Division I player. Maybe they do. We'll see, but certainly not. Coach Benjamin's son Deuce was a Division I talent from like the get. The Isaiah Carr and his size, and his brother that came in after him. You're talking about a couple of 6'8" and above. I don't have that, and they've had that for the last 5-6 years now. But I can remember back to when their biggest guys were 6'3", 6'4". One of them is a assistant coach on their team now. Where they just really good interior passing. They're a really smart basketball IQ with their players. They make you work for everything. They are a tough team to beat, and they always will be. I mean, look at last year. And, that was Alamo had a couple of chances to beat them. Actually had 3 chances to beat them. All 3 games, I think, were 5 points or less. And Alamo just couldn't quite get over the top against this Bulldogs team. So that it would mean a lot for this group to be able to make that happen. They've had to fight through some really talented teams against Las Cruces in recent years. So I guarantee you it would mean a lot to, I think, this group of seniors to come out here with a win tonight. But, chances are these guys are probably just treating it like any other game, which is smart. But I would imagine, certainly, that it would mean a little bit extra for them. The Tigers 11-8, 1-2 in district, trying to pull even with Las Cruces, or 2-1 in district, and 9-9 overall on the season. We will let's go ahead and keep it right here, and we'll get ready to take a break when we go to a national anthem and such. One other game going on tonight, Alamogordo girls probably just tipped off. They might finish around the same time as us. We'll see. But that game going on over at Las Cruces High School this evening as the Lady Tigers take on the Lady Bulldogs. And then what else we got going on? Nothing else tonight. Tomorrow, Cloudcroft, Thule, Mescalero Apache, all in action. Tularosa boys and girls hosting Capitan at 3 and 4:30 tomorrow, girls first, and then boys varsity. The Mescalero Apache boys and girls will play at 2:30 and 3. It'll be boys first, then girls, as they host Lordsburg. And Cloudcroft boys and girls play at 1:30 and 3. Girls, then boys, as they host Carrizozo tomorrow. No wrestling this weekend, no swimming for Alamogordo, no powerlifting this weekend. I believe spring practices officially start next week, I believe. I remember the 5th being the day. So baseball, softball, I think tryouts and all that beginning next week. So we're getting ready to move our way into the spring sports season. First games are still a couple of weeks away, but the transition into spring sports is not that far away for sure. So we got the Tigers finishing up their final warm-ups over here to our right, and the Bulldogs are in a huddle at their free throw line at the moment. Tigers had already done that, as Alamogordo will wrap things up here, and we'll get ready for tonight's tip-off as the Tigers will finish things up and get ready for tonight's tip-off between the Tigers and the Bulldogs. Tigers are going to be in their home whites with the black lettering, or gold lettering numerals outlined in black. No, other way around. Black lettering numerals on in gold. Las Cruces is going to be in their row blues with red. So we'll take a break, and we will come back as the Alamogordo Tigers will face off against the Las Cruces Bulldogs. Stay with us. Thanks for listening to the Otero Federal Credit Union pregame show.
Ryan Richardson Motor Company wishes the Tigers an amazing winning season. May your efforts match your dreams. Buy, sell, or trade late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Financing available. Stop by for a test drive and score an amazing deal with Ryan Richardson Motor Company. 318 South White Sands Boulevard, or online at ryanrichardson.company. That's ryanrichardson.company.
Use Use the equity in your home to finance your dreams. This is AJ from First National Bank. Plan that special vacation, those home improvements, or simply pay off bills. It's easy. Apply for your home equity line of credit today.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. All loans subject to credit approval.
Discover our great mortgage loan rates, our competitive closing costs on conventional, VA, FHA, and first-time home buyers. This is Deborah from First National Bank. Affordable solutions for the home you deserve.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. All loans subject to credit approval.
Slow internet again? Signal constantly dropping? Don't take it out on your computer. Instead, call Tularosa Communications for internet stress relief. They have the speed and the reliability to make your internet dreams come true. If you want fast, they have faster. If you want service you can rely on, they are the most reliable. And customer service? It's all about you. Call Tularosa Communications to get connected. 585-2700.
The Winter Circle has been outfitting champions for over 50 years in Otero County. Established in 1970 by our Gigi and Big John.
Let's show our school spirit. Whether you're a Tiger, Wildcat, Bear, or Chief, we can make t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, and hats. And we do custom embroidery too. The Winter Circle does it all. Custom orders available for businesses, squadrons, and organizations like hats, polos, name tags, also trophies and awards.
Winter Circle, 1201 10th Street. Go Tiger! See you at the game!
In business and in life, it's good to have a partner and a friend. The credit union partners with our members to build a stronger financial future. Your debit card and online banking keeps you in control of your finances. We belong to you, so you stay in control. Loco Credit Union, we belong to you. Online at lococreditunion.com. We're federally insured by NCUA. We're an equal housing lender.
Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019. We are just about ready for tonight's tip-off as the Alamogordo Tigers and the Las Cruces Bulldogs face off here at the Lawrence E. Johnson Tiger Pit. Let's get you the starters for Las Cruces. Number 3, Joseph Frisbee is a 5'11 freshman. Number 12, a 6'1 senior, is Adrian Balderrama. Number 20, Bird Nevades, is a 5'10 junior. Number 23, Izzy Nevades, a 5'11 senior. And I missed somebody in here. Dominic Luttrell, a 5'11 sophomore, wearing number 10. Meanwhile, the Tiger starters, and I think I heard there was a late change.
And senior, number 30,
Number 3, Jason Warren is getting the start. Number 4, Deontay Bynum. Number 5, Demyron Smith. I think Marcus Bryant Jr. is not getting the start tonight. Number 24, because of, sounded like an elbow injury of some kind. So they're bringing Damian Padilla out as the starter. Kai Bickham, of course, gets the start. 5'11 junior wearing number 30. So it'll be a 6'10 or 6' senior, number 10, Damian Padilla. All right, looks like we are ready to get this one going. Alamogordo again in the home whites, black numerals, black writing. And Alamogordo across the front, Las Cruces with the white numerals, red outlining, blue jerseys. And it says Dogs, D-A-W-G-S, on the front of their jerseys. Alamogordo left to right, Las Cruces from right to left. Ball is up and controlled by the Tigers. And Deontay Bynum will bring it to the front court for Alamogordo. Bynum off the screen, comes to the right wing, goes to Bickham at the top of the key, left wing to Demyron, goes to Warren inside. Warren trying to create some space, and they're going to call a travel. Kind of pulled the rug out from underneath and did Nevades. Underneath, that would be Izzy Nevades. There are 3 Nevadeses on this Las Cruces team. Alamogordo running some pressure in the backcourt, and comes forward with it is Bird Nevades, as he will take it over to front court right, guarded by Bynum. Man-to-man defense for Alamogordo, and a handoff here to Luttrell. And he'll give it off to Bird Nevades, top of the key, firing up a 3, and missing on it was Joseph Frisbee. And here comes Alamogordo. Demyron Smith to the right wing. Demyron will hesitation drive. Ball is going to be out of bounds, and He lost it out of his hands, and it'll be back over to Las Cruces. 7:21 to go in the first quarter. Alamogordo and Las Cruces scoreless. Tigers again with some pressure in the backcourt. Brisby's got the basketball with Bynum on him, and he will bring it across the timeline. Ball over at the right wing, and then hands it off to Luttrell. Luttrell works his way in the lane. Good interior pass. Ball is knocked loose from Valderrama, and Alamogordo will bring it to the front court. Bickham got to the half-court line and slowed up, and he'll give it up to Bynum out between the circles. Bynum will give it off to Smith at the right wing. Smith will go to Bynum. Back to Smith. Go to Warren. Warren working his way inside off the glass. No good. Put-back attempt is good. And the Tigers have the size advantage in the middle. And there looks like they're going to try and exploit that as Warren gets an early bucket. Basketball in the hands of Brisby. And he'll bring it across the timeline. Bickham guarding him. Brisby will hand it off, and Bird Nevadas, driving right of the lane, was falling backwards and somehow got it outside to Luttrell. They'll give it back to Bird. He'll get into the lane. Bounce pass over to the near sideline. May have been deflected by Smith, but then it was deflected by Izzy Nevadas. And it'll be Alamogordo basketball. 6:18 to go, first quarter on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. Tigers up by a bucket, and then they turn it over on the inbounds. Just a miscommunication. Or rather, Brisby's got it underneath. Shot goes up and no good. May have been partially blocked by Padilla. Las Cruces grabs the offensive rebound. Brisby will go outside to Izzy Nevadas. Now it's Bird Nevadas with the basketball at the left wing. Smith guarding him. He'll dribble it to the left corner, give it to Brisby, who has the top of the key. Smith tried to step in and steal it away. Brisby had to track it down, but maintains possession for Las Cruces. Ball deflected out of bounds and last off of the Tigers, and the Bulldogs will inbound at the far sideline. 5:47 to go in the first. Still a 2-0 lead for Alamogordo as Bird Nevadas has got it in the backcourt. He swings it to Valderrama at the top of the key. Now over to the right wing is Izzy Nevadas. It's Luttrell. Now Brisby with it. Brisby holding at the right wing, top of the key to Bird Nevadas. Now to the right wing, it's Valderrama. Top of the key. And ball continuing to be worked around here on the perimeter. Here's Brisby working left of the lane, kicks it outside. And working into the lane and going up with the short shot, no good for Izzy Nevadas. He'll get his own miss. Put back tip, no good. Another offensive board for Las Cruces. Ball's going to be deflected out of bounds as Alamogordo was able to get their hand on it. And then it rolled off of the leg of Brisby. Looks like the Bulldogs are going to bring in some backcourt pressure now. Padilla's got it over at the far side. Gives it over to Bynum. Bynum over to Padilla. And now to Bynum. Bynum swings it over to the right corner. Bickham's got it. Kai working the baseline. Feeds Warren, who's coming in from the opposite side from the low post, and Jason Warren with 2 early buckets. And Alamogordo leads 4-0. 4:42 to go, first quarter. And working it to the midcourt line is Bird Nevadas. Foul going to be called on Demyron Smith. Well, I tell you what, they were letting a lot go over the first 3.5 minutes of this game. I wonder if they're going to clamp it down a bit because it seemed like there was a lot of contact. We could have seen fouls on both sides. Ball over to the left corner to Bird Nevadas. Comes to the top of the key to the free throw line. Jump shot up. It's no good. Warren able to grab the rebound. Bickham will slowly bring it up the near sideline. Tigers did not have numbers. Pass over to Padilla. Hits the left wing. Gives it to Smith in the left corner. Finds to Bickham. Bickham. And it's going to cross-court pass it. Try to go to Padilla, and it's stolen away. And Damian is going to foul Bird Nevadas. 4:07 remaining here in the first quarter. And a 4-0 lead for Alamogordo. The Bulldogs will inbound at the far sideline. As Izzy goes to Bird. And it's Nevadas bringing it into the front court for Las Cruces. Bounce pass goes top of the key to Valderrama. Gives it off to Brisby, left corner. Now comes between the circles. Driving the lane. And ball must have been deflected out of bounds off of Alamogordo. And Izzy Nevadas drove in and couldn't really tell what exactly happened. Their bodies were in the way. Bird Nevadas to inbound, baseline right. And is going to get it in. Ball's going to be deflected out of bounds, last off of Alamogordo, I believe. Tigers are doing a nice job of getting hands on basketballs here and not picking up fouls. An inbounds at the near sideline. And it'll go into Luttrell. He'll give it up to Balderrama at the right wing. A jab step from Izzy Nevadas. He'll give it up to Bird. He's guarded by Bynum. Ball over to the right corner. And looking to drive. Balderrama gets in the lane. Warren right on him. Shot no good. Jason had his hand on the rebound. It tips it out to Padilla, and he'll give it up to Bynum. Deontay into the front court. Finds Bickham at the left wing. He'll fire up a three. It's no good. Rebound out to the corner. It was Padilla that was able to throw it off of a Bulldog and keep the possession for Alamogordo. Sub for Las Cruces. First sub of the game, Isaiah Vallejos comes into the game. And it'll be Smith to inbound near sideline for Alamogordo. Leading 4-0. Gives it up to Bynum. Bulldogs in a man-to-man defense. They give it to Warren, top of the key. Jason lost the handle, was able to track it down, and tried to go inside to Smith. And the Bulldogs are going to turn it over coming up the floor. Smith able to get it back for the Tigers. Smith behind the back dribble from the right wing, feeds it off to Bickham. Left wing fires up another three. That one no good. Rebound tipped by Warren and then tipped around eventually. It'll be Izzy Nevadas coming away with it all the way into the front court. Steps down the lane, goes up with the shot attempt. Offensive foul as Kai Bickham able to draw the charge. And it'll be Las Cruces, or rather Alamogordo basketball. Padilla will check out. And coming into the game is Isaiah Richards. Well, not much offense in this game here, really. It's 4-0 Tigers. But if you're Alamo, you're happy to be on the good side of it. Bulldogs have been very deliberate with their possessions. They take their time and lots of passing. Warren's got the ball at the left wing, gives it up to Bynum. Bynum, a bit of a hesitation drive. Back out in the left corner, and now will come out on the perimeter to Richards. Gives it up to Bynum. Deontay directing traffic. Cross-court pass to Bickham. Back over to Bynum. Try to go inside to Warren. And they're going to call, I think, a hold on the foul inside. As they call the foul on number 23, Izzy Nevadas. That's his second. Balderrama will check in. And Trey Sanders into the game. Jason Warren will get a rest. So it'll be Smith to inbounds, 2:22 to go first quarter. Each team sitting on 2 team fouls. Smith will go to Sanders, and Sanders has the ball stolen away. He was trying to post up Balderrama, but coming in on help was Vallejos. Bird Nevadas with the ball out between the circles. Now we can just say Nevadas. He's the only Nevadas on the floor right now. And then we're going to get a hold out top as Sanders grabbed Balderrama. And it'll be a near sideline inbounds for the Bulldogs. As the ball is out between the circles, now left wing Brisby with it. Finds Bird Nevadas 3 on the way, and the Bulldogs get it in for the first time. We got a timeout called by Cruces, and it's 4-3 with 1:58 to go in the first quarter. 30-second timeout. We'll go ahead and keep it right here. 2 buckets by Jason Warren and 3 from Nevada. As we spent most of the game, it feels like, on the Las Cruces side of the floor. They've been taking 30, 45 seconds up of possession. And I distinctly remember when Cruces played Las Lonas last month, seeing a tweet from, I think it was from Wilson Holland, saying we needed a shot clock. That was a very low-scoring game. And I guarantee you the Bulldogs were doing something similar, that they were, pass the ball a lot, trying to find the open look, limit possessions, similar kind of deal. And, if it works for them and they're able to get wins in those situations, that's all that matters. Inbounds for Alamogordo, 1-2-2-3 quarter-court press from the Bulldogs. Bynum has got it in the backcourt. Finds the Bickham. He gets it across the timeline. Finds Richards underneath. Good pass from Kai. And Trey Sanders gets the easy lay-in. That was good eyes from Kai as he passed that from about midcourt all the way to the low post, left of the lane. 6-3 Alamogordo, 1:38 to go in the first quarter. And the ball in the backcourt, rather in the front court with Bird Nevadas. He'll give it up to Luttrell. Luttrell works his way into the lane, goes up with the runner. Shot no good. Rebound. Richards had his hands on it and fell to the ground, then lost it. Now we've got a scramble for it on the floor. It'll be a jump ball, and it'll be possession to Las Cruces.
Jump ball. Possession arrow with the Bulldogs.
Baseline right inbounds here for the Bulldogs. 1:25 remaining in the first quarter. Tigers 6, Bulldogs 3. Inbounds for the Bulldogs. It'll be Luttrell, or rather Brisby putting it in. Brisby still looking, and that's 5 seconds. Wasn't able to get it in. And Alamogordo, some good defense on the inbounds, and they'll force the turnover. So it'll be Richards to inbounds. Give it up to Bynum. Quickly up ahead to Smith, but deflected out of bounds. And so Tigers will inbound near sideline in the front court. 3 seconds ran off the clock, so a minute 22 to go in the first. Smith will put it in. Finds Bynum. Top of the key, comes off a screen from Sanders. Gets to the baseline, gives it up to Bickham. Left wing fires up a 3, no good. Rebound is grabbed by Nevada's. Bird up the floor for the Bulldogs. Quickly to the right wing, Luttrell. A ball fake and a drive towards the baseline. He's cut off by a couple of Tigers. Now tries to go inside. He does. Valderrama's got the ball left of the lane and comes back outside to Nevada's. Under a minute to go here in the first quarter. Nevada's picks up his dribble, gives it up to Brisby. Brisby all the way out near midcourt and passes it over to the far side to Nevada's. As Alamogordo scrambled to try to double team on the perimeter. Nevada's with the basketball, guarded by Bickham. Gives it up to Brisby, top of the key. Now it's at the right elbow with Vios. With the push off into the lane. Valderrama kicks out to Vios in the right corner. And now to Luttrell. Here's Brisby. Brisby drives the lane. And we're going to call a blocking foul. And 2 shots. Sanders picks up his second. So 2 free throws here for Joseph Brisby. And he misses on the first. Sanders checks out. Jason Warren will come back in. Second free throw drops in for Brisby. 28 seconds remaining, a 6-4 lead for Alamogordo on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. Bynum will go to Bickham on the far side, back to Bynum. Back over to Bickham. Tigers pretty patient with their passing. Smith's got the ball, works in the lane. Smith inside to Warren, nice dish, and Jason able to work his way in close and get the easy lane. 10 seconds remaining, Tigers leading 8-4. Nevada's will come into the front court, looks for a screen up top, and then he's going to dribble the ball off his foot out of bounds, and it'll give Alamogordo the possession with 3.98 seconds remaining. Just trying to turn it over and see if you can get, it's enough time to get up the floor. Inbounds to Bickham, cross court to Warren, gives it to Bynum, long 3, and that'll go off the top of the backboard, no good. But that was a pretty good play, pretty well run from Alamogordo, safe play. And the Tigers lead 8-4 after 1 quarter here on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. You're listening to Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 101.9.
For a limited time only, OFCU is celebrating big game savings. OFCU will give you up to $500 cash when you refinance your auto loan to OFCU. That's right, OFCU will pay you for your loan up to $500 and no payments for 90 days. Offer valid February 5th through the 9th. Visit OteroFCU.org or stop by any branch for details. Rebate amount is based on non-OFCU refinance loan amount. All loans subject to credit approval. Loan must be kept for 6 months or rebate will be collected at payoff. Interest will accrue from date of loan. Other restrictions may apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
Ryan Richardson Motor Company wishes the Tigers an amazing winning season. May your efforts match your dreams. Buy, sell, or trade late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Financing available. Stop by for a test drive and score an amazing deal with Ryan Richardson Motor Company. 318 South White Sands Boulevard or online at ryanrichardson.company. That's ryanrichardson.company.
Alamo Sports and Talk, 12:30, 101.9. Alamogordo with the basketball to begin the second quarter. And it'll be Demyron Smith to inbounds at the far sideline. And inbounds will go to Bynum in the front court. And Deontay will dribble from front court left to the top of the key. Gets to the elbow, gives it up to Demyron. Comes off a screen, gives it up to Warren. Now Richards top of the key. Richards feeds it out to Bynum. And give it up to Bickham at the right wing. It's Richards. He gets an open look at three. No good. Rebound tipped in the air, and Bird Nevadas will grab it for Las Cruces. Tigers not been able to get those shots going outside, and Coach Nee telling his team to get the ball going inside. Three on the other side is good from Izzy Nevadas. And it's 8-7, Alamogordo in front, 7:18 to go in the second. Bickham, the inbounds, gives it up to Richards. Richards to Smith. Smith will fire up a right wing three, and he'll put it in. Good answer right back from Demyron Smith. And the Tigers, or do they call that a two? I guess they called that a two, not a three. Ball goes to the right wing. Three on the way is up and no good for the Bulldogs, but the rebound grab by Brisby goes up with the putback, and that is good. They have changed it to a three, that last bucket. And it's a 2-point game. It's 11-9. Here is Warren working his way in close. Misses on the first attempt. Tries to go up again. Misses on the net. Smith had the rebound, but then it was stolen away. And this game opening up here a bit as Bulldogs bring in the front court. Shot the ball. Oh, and then falling to the floor as he was trying to come into the front court was Nevadas. Just blew a tire as he was getting to the logo. And he's okay, but it's one of those where you plant your foot and does not work the way that you're hoping it will. Looks like Damian Padilla's come back in the game for Alamogordo. Bynum almost had the ball stolen away on the inbounds. He dribbles over to the right wing. Tigers will give it up to Padilla. Warren floated into the lane. Tigers trying to get inside to him, but haven't been able to do that. They go to Smith, top of the key. Bynum over at the right corner, fires up a three. And Warren inside grabs the rebound. Put back no good. Another put back, and then we've got a foul called. And 2 free throws coming up for somebody. So they'll call the foul on Joseph Brisby. That's his first, and Jason's going to the line to shoot 2. $11-9, Alamogordo in front. 5:58 to go in the second quarter. And Jason misses on the first. Las Cruces will sub in Quentin Fielder and sub out Adrian Valderrama. And Jason makes the second. He's got 7 of Alamogordo's 12. 5:58 to go, second quarter. Ball in the backcourt. Padilla will come up on Nevadas. Comes to the near side, Brisby. It's Izzy Nevadas. Gets to the free throw line. Fires up a jumper, no good. Warren grabs the rebound. Gives it up to Bynum. Gets it out ahead to Bickham. Bickham. Pass was behind Padilla. I think he was expecting Damian to stop right in the low post, and Damian was flashing across the lane, coming to the near corner. And just moving a little bit too fast there were the Tigers. 5:35 to go, second quarter. But trying to take advantage of a transition opportunity. Ball comes to midcourt and nearly thrown into the backcourt. Then a near steal from Bynum. Getting into the lane and going up the floater. Shot's no good. Warren again has the rebound off the miss from Izzy Nevadas. It's Bynum swinging it to Padilla. Bounce pass to Smith, right corner. They go to Warren. And they triple team him. Try to go back inside to Warren. Ball is deflected out to the corner. Smith will go inside to Warren. Can't get the first shot to go. And the rebound grabbed by Izzy Nevadas. Now, Las Cruces is definitely not wanting Alamogordo to work it inside. In transition, left wing three is no good from Luttrell. And here comes Alamogordo the other way off the rebound. Bynum top of the key, works into the lane, goes up with a shot. We'll see a foul called prior to a shot attempt. And they'll call it on Brisby. It'll be his second team foul on Las Cruces. 4:47 goes second quarter. So Smith will inbound baseline to right. Gives it up to Bonham at the right wing. Top of the key. Smith fires up a three. No good. Rebound. Bickham able to snatch that. Goes inside Warren. Warren just will turn around in the lane, goes up with it. And Jason now has 9. And Tigers trying to capitalize on that size advantage in the middle. Some pressure in the backcourt. Luttrell, or rather I should say Brisbee, will get it up ahead to Luttrell. Luttrell right in the lane, high off the glass. Shot just rims out. Scramble for the rebound. Eventually comes to a Cruces player. And timeout could be called by Las Cruces after the make from Quentin Fielder. And it'll be another 30-second timeout. So it's back down to a 3-point lead for Alamo, 14-11. Tigers 9 of the 14 points to Jason Warren. It'll be DeMyron. And Alamogordo leading 17-7 in the first quarter in the girls' game, apparently. 3 points for DeMyron Smith, 2 points for Trey Sanders. On the other side for the Bulldogs, Bird Nevadas and Izzy Nevadas each with 3, 2 for Joseph Brisbee, 2 for Quentin Fielder, or I should say 3 for Joseph Brisbee. 4:16 to go in the second. Well, it certainly feels like a game that, unless something real changes over the remainder of this this first half, it may be first to 40 wins. Inbound to Bynum. He'll swing it off to Bickham over on the far sideline. Now to Padilla. And they are pressuring in the backcourt. A lot of pressure moving it around. Tigers trying to direct traffic. Bynum finds Bickham at the left wing. Now to Bynum. Gives it up to Smith at the free throw line. Now it's Deontay who pump fakes on a left wing 3. Dribbles out of it. Gets it off to Bickham. Now to Bynum. He'll fire up a long 3. No good. Rebound is going to be grabbed by Brisbee. Now, certainly that's what the offense is looking for. See if the Tigers would fire up a long shot. Here's Brisbee trying to work his way into the lane. Has to kick it back outside to Bird Nevadas. As he'll come to the left wing. Luttrell with it. Top of the key. Now ball in the hands left wing to Nevadas. Nevadas will dribble out near the center court line. Comes to the left wing with Bynum on him. They go inside. And going up with the shot attempt and flipping it up and in was Izzy Nevadas. And it's a 1-point game. 14-13. Alamogordo in the backcourt. Long pass up ahead to Jason Warren. Warren finds Padilla. He'll fire up a 3. That's no good. Smith able to grab the rebound. Gives it up to Bickham. Tried to go inside to Warren, and we're going to see a hold on the Bulldogs inside, and it'll be on number 24, Quentin Fielder. And baseline left inbounds. Inbounds to Bickham. Right corner fires up a 3. It's good. Tigers will knock down their second 3 of the game. And Alamogordo leads. Sorry, folks, not sure when we dropped off there. It is 17-13. Alamogordo in front. Kai Bickham with a 3. And here's DeMyron Smith driving to the basket. His shot is no good, but Smith able to get the Warren with another bucket. Ball over to the far sideline for the Bulldogs with Bird Nevadas. Comes off the screen from Izzy. He's going to fire up a top of the key 3. Warren will grab the rebound off the miss. And the Tigers into the front court. Top of the key with the basketball. It's Bynum. Comes out between circles to Padilla. Right wing over to Warren. Warren tried to get it inside to, or I should say, Bickham tried to get it inside to Warren. Ball is deflected out of bounds by Las Cruces. And we'll see Adrian Balderrama return to the game. Quentin Fielder will check out. So Smith will inbound baseline left. D gives it up to Deontay. Ball at the left wing. Now it's Smith. Gives it up to Bynum. He'll fire up another three. That's no good. Warren, though, on the putback twice. He misses both times, then goes up with the shot for the third time. He's fouled on that occasion, and he'll go to the free throw line to shoot two. And Dominic Luttrell, the sophomore, picks up his first personal. So it'll be Warren to shoot two. He's got 11 for the Tigers here in the first half. And he'll make on the first. And we'll see Damian Padilla come out of the game and Isaiah Richards return back in. And sub for Isaiah Vallejos will come back in. And Luttrell will check out for Las Cruces. Warren will miss. Rebound. Nevada is able to grab it. And he'll come to the near side to Brisby. Brisby, nice spin move. Left of the lane, goes up with a shot. That was pretty. Brisby, just the freshman. You can tell the skill level there. Anytime you got a freshman playing at the varsity level. 1:07 to go here in the fifth. Tigers with the basketball up by 5. The left wing, it's Richards. Give it up to Bickham. Over to Smith in the left corner. Kai top of the key. Bynum. Coach Nee trying to get a play correctly to his team, and I think they finally got in it. Got double high post here. Here's Richards trying to drive his way in, kicks it out to the corner. Bynum fires a three, and he hits it. Deontay Bynum knocks it down, and the Tigers lead 23-15. And I think we've got a travel coming up the floor for the Bulldogs. And so Alamogordo will get it back, I believe. Brisby traveled. Inbounds will go to Richards, and now Bynum, Bickham, and back to Deontay. Again, the Tigers are running at the high post. Smith will fire up the jump shot from there, and he'll put it in. DeMyron's got 5, and Alamogordo starting to pull away a little bit in the second quarter. They're up by 10, 25-50. Nevada's comes to the midcourt line. To the top, the key to the free throw line. Fires up the shot. He's going to be fouled from behind by Bynum. He came from behind and kind of his hand on his hip as he was going up with the shot. And they'll call that probably every time. 7 seconds remaining. And Bird Nevadas will go to the line to shoot 2. He will make on the first. And make on the second. 7 seconds remaining. Alamo just obviously don't give up the ball here. Inbounds goes to Bickham. Gives it up to Bynum. Back to Bickham. Kai's going to fire up a long three. It misses. Inside, Richards able to grab the rebound and put it up and in. That counts. Isaiah Richards right there to grab the rebound and lays it in. And Alamogordo leads by 10, 27-17. And a nice finish there for the Tigers to close out the half as they lead by 10. You're listening to Tiger Basketball. The Otero Federal Credit Union halftime show is coming up for you next here on Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019.
This is Rachel from First National Bank. We offer business-focused accounts with loans to help your business grow, including SBA loans and construction loans. Smart tools, better banking solutions.
Member FDIC, equal housing lender. All loans subject to credit approval.
Use the equity in your home to finance your dreams. This is AJ from First National Bank. Plan that special vacation, those home improvements, or simply pay off bills. It's easy. Apply for your home equity line of credit today.
Member FDIC, equal housing lender. All loans subject to credit approval.
Tularosa Communication is now offering the smart Wi-Fi with built-in network security and enhanced parental controls. Do you have kids at home that you want to protect from overexposure on the internet? Block content, set internet time limits, or app and website restrictions for each family member in the house. Get notified when you have a network intrusion and reroute bandwidth to devices that matter the most, all from an app on your phone. Take control of your internet with Tularosa Communications. Visit tularosa.net or call 585-2700 for more information.
The Winner Circle has been outfitting champions for over 50 years in Otero County. Established in 1970 by our Gigi and Big John.
Let's show our school spirit. Whether you're a Tiger, Wildcat, Bear, or Chief, we can make t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, and hats. And we do custom embroidery too. The Winner Circle does it all. Custom orders available for businesses, squadrons, and organizations like hats, polos, name tags, also trophies and awards.
Winner Circle, 1201 10th Street. Go Tiger! See you at the game!
In business and in life, it's good to have a partner and a friend. The credit union partners with our members to build a stronger financial future. Your debit card and online banking keeps you in control of your finances. We belong to you, so you stay in control. Loco Credit Union, we belong to you. Online at lococreditunion.com. We're federally insured by NCUA. We're an equal housing lender.
If your home is in need of some stucco work, either the whole house or some patch and paint work, Ochoa Stucco has the expertise to get the job done and done right. Contact them today at 575-442-6745 for your estimate. Go Tigers! Custom work is what Ochoa Stucco does best. Whether you need an estimate for your home or business, you won't find better quality work anywhere. Contact Ochoa Stucco today. Like them on Facebook, 575-442-6745. Go Tigers!
Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230-1019. This is the Otero Federal Credit Union halftime show. Apologies, had a internet disconnect there. Thankfully, it was nothing too serious. And thankfully, it was at halftime. We didn't miss any game action for y'all. The Tigers in front, 27-17 at half. Jason Warren, they have been making it an effort to get it inside to him, and he's got 12 points in the first half, but started picking some other places. Tigers got 3 threes in that second quarter, one from DeMyron, one from Deontay, one from Kai. And 5 for DeMyron, 3 for Kai and Deontay, 2 points for Isaiah Richards, 2 points for Trey Sanders. Tigers played right to the buzzer there at the end of the quarter, and Kai put up a long 3, and Isaiah got to the spot and grabbed the rebound and put it up and in. And that's the kind of, again, smart plays you got to take advantage of, and good on Isaiah to get into the right spot. On the other side for Las Cruces, Bird and Izzy Nevadas each have 5 points. Quentin Fielder with 2. Joseph Brisby's got 5 as well on the evening for the Bulldogs. First quarter was very evenly matched. Bulldogs were exceptionally deliberate with the basketball, long possessions, lots of passing, trying to kind of force Alamogordo into a bad defensive decision. Tigers did pretty well with it for the most part. And, for Alamogordo offensively, they were okay in that first quarter. They were really trying to get it inside to Jason. When they take the shots from the outside, they weren't hitting them. Here's the thing. If Alamogordo can get some consistent shooting from the outside, they are giving that to the Tigers tonight because they're trying to make sure that Jason doesn't have, one-on-one on the inside. It's kind of forcing the defense to sneak in a little bit there inside. And so with that, it's allowing some outside opportunities for Deontay and Kai. Damian, Isaiah, everybody, DeMyron, all can shoot from the outside for the Tigers. If they can, now, well, the question is, can they consistently hit those shots? If they can, this game might be done. I talked about it on the the roundup earlier today that I thought Marcus Bryant Jr. would be an X factor with his three-point shooting. He hurt himself in the pregame, and so not able to play in this one, or at least hasn't been able to play so far. And, we got other guys that have stepped up. Damian and Isaiah have played significantly more minutes than they normally do. And I tell you what, I've been impressed with Damian Padilla's defense in the last 2 games, or game and a half. I feel like he's played – I would actually go back to the Oregon Mountain game. I thought he played some really, really good defense for the Tigers in those games for sure. All right, we are at halftime. Apparently the score at halftime over in Las Cruces is Alamogordo 28, Las Cruces 9 at halftime. So the Lady Tigers been saying they're this close to getting a district victory over one of those Cruces schools, and maybe this is it for them tonight, but obviously got to finish off the second half. We'll try to get you a score before we get off the air tonight. Somebody apparently is updating on Max Preps, so we'll let you guys know. I don't know for sure how accurate that is. Max Preps is a little bit of a crapshoot because anybody can update that, even if they're not at the game. So who knows? All right, let's go ahead and take a break. We'll come back. Otero Federal Credit Union halftime show with Alamogordo in front, 27-17 on the Richardson Motors scoreboard. We'll be right back.
For a limited time only, OFCU is celebrating big game savings. OFCU will give you up to $500 cash when you refinance your auto loan to OFCU. That's right, OFCU will pay you for your loan up to $500 and no payments for 90 days. Offer valid February 5th through the 9th. Visit OteroFCU.org or stop by any branch for details. Rebate amount is based on non-OFCU refinance loan amount. All loans subject to credit approval. Loan must be kept for 6 months or rebate will be collected at payoff. Interest will accrue from date of loan. Other restrictions may apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
Ryan Richardson Motor Company wishes the Tigers an amazing winning season. May your efforts match your dreams. Buy, sell, or trade late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Financing available. Stop by for a test drive and score an amazing deal with Ryan Richardson Motor Company. 318 South White Sands Boulevard or online at ryanrichardson.company. That's ryanrichardson.company.
Use the equity in your home to finance your dreams. This is AJ from First National Bank. Plan that special vacation, those home improvements, or simply pay off bills. It's easy. Apply for your home equity line of credit today.
Member FDIC, equal housing lender. All loans subject to credit approval.
Discover our great mortgage loan rates, our competitive closing costs on conventional, VA, FHA, and first-time home buyers. This is Deborah from First National Bank. Affordable solutions for the home you deserve.
Member FDIC, equal housing lender. All loans subject to credit approval.
Slow internet again? Signal constantly dropping? Don't take it out on your computer. Instead, call Tularosa Communications for internet stress relief. They have the speed and the reliability to make your internet dreams come true. If you want fast, they have faster. If you want service you can rely on, they are the most reliable. And customer service? It's all about you. Call Tularosa Communications to get connected. 585-2700.
The Winter Circle has been outfitting champions for over 50 years in Otero County. Established in 1970 by our Gigi and Big John.
Let's show our school spirit. Whether you're a Tiger, Wildcat, Bear, or Chief, we can make t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, and hats. And we do custom embroidery too. The Winter Circle does it all. Custom orders available for businesses, squadrons, and organizations like hats, polos, name tags, also trophies and awards.
Winter Circle, 1201 10th Street. Go Tiger! See you at the game!
Alamo Sports and Talk, 12:30-1019. We are ready for the second half. Alamogordo versus Las Cruces. It'll be, I think it's Bulldogs basketball, isn't it? No, Tigers? Oh, yeah, no, it is Bulldogs basketball. We're playing in the other direction. Bulldogs left to right, Tigers right to left. And it'll be the Bulldogs inbound at the far sideline with Joseph Frisbee. And Frisbee will get it to Balderrama. Balderrama back to Brisbee at the left wing. Tigers man-to-man defense. They go inside Balderrama. Warren with some good defense, and it'll be Bynum able to grab the rebound. Good work inside there as he gets it to DeMyron in the left corner in the front court. DeMyron dribbled off the foot of Nevadas, gets it back, And Bynum will come to the top of the key with it. Man-to-man defense for Las Cruces. Padilla at the right wing, got away with the travel. Top of the key. Gets it off left wing to Bickham. Bickham's cross-court pass probably should have been stolen away there by Brisby, but the Tigers catch a break, and Padilla's got it to Bynum. Bynum takes it to the top of the key. Bynum, little hesitation drive, gets into the lane, and Nevadas, I don't know if he got his hand on it. I guess he did not. Bynum came back down with it, couldn't gather and go up with the shot. And it'll be Bulldog basketball. 7:13 to go, third quarter. Alamogordo leads by 10. Ball at the near sideline with Bird Nevadas. He'll come driving into the lane prior to a shot attempt. Foul is going to be called on Bynum. And that's his second foul. And it'll be baseline right inbounds for Izzy Nevadas. And he'll give it to Bird. Bird will come to the top of the key, work into the lane, go up with the shot. And a foul going to be called on Damian Padilla. No, I think it's on 10. They call that on Kai, not Damian? First free throw is no good here from weird. Wonder when that foul, I mean, I don't know if Kai had reached in late there. I didn't even see him in the play, to be honest. Second free throw misses as well. And so the Tigers grab the rebound. Bickham coming to the near side. Too high for Bynum. Ball comes into the front court. Bird Nevadas pump fakes, then goes over the shot. Had it blocked by Padilla. Good defense there from Damian again. And Bynum will come up the far sideline. Almost losing the ball was Bynum. Smith will get the loose ball. Now he does lose it. And Nevadas coming up the floor. Bird's got it. Gives it up to the left wing. And three on the way is going to go over the top of the backboard from Luttrell. And Alamogordo will inbound. Well, I'll tell you, Alamo's not taking very good care of the basketball over the first minute and a half of this quarter. And they're going to call an offensive foul on Demyron Smith. I feel like he stopped and the player ran into him. Is what it looked like to me, but I guess they called it a four. It said he hit him with the elbow. Driving and going up with the shot and getting fouled is Brisby, and Kai's going to pick up his second. And already 4 team fouls on Alamogordo in the first minute and a half of the third quarter. So Brisby will shoot 2 free throws and miss on the first. And misses on the second as well. Bynum able to secure the rebound for Alamogordo. Gives it up to Padilla, then back to Bynum. Bynum into a double team. Gives it up to Padilla, then back to Bynum. 6:15 to go in the third. Well, after all this, still nobody scored. Bulldogs have had 4 free throws and haven't been able to knock down any. Trying to go inside to Warren. Ball was deflected. He had to track it down at the baseline and trying to go up with the shot is Demyron Smith. They're going to call that on the floor before the shot. I don't know about that. I thought he was easily going up into a shooting motion there. But I think they're looking for who the foul was on. And I think they had called. Now they're going to go check with the other officials because I think he had called 5, but that was who was fouled. And it'll be on 23. So that'll be the third on Izzy Nevadas. So it'll be Bird Nevadas. Ball goes out to the top of the key. Open for 3, no good, but Warren going for the rebound. Comes down, and they'll call a traveling violation on Warren. mean, I guess what I would say is seemed like somebody kind of pushed him to where his legs came out from underneath him, but it'll be Bird Nevada's out between the circles. So still no score here through 3 minutes of this third quarter. Bounce pass will go to Izzy Nevadas as Nevadas will work into the lane, kick it out to the left wing Luttrell. Luttrell stops left of the lane, and he's going to travel. That's a young team, and you're seeing those kind of things for the Bulldogs. Brisby, Luttrell making some of those mistakes here and there. Inbounds goes to Warren. Warren double team and loses his balance. Luttrell goes to the free throw line, fires up the jump shot, and finishes. Bickham gets it up to Warren. Right back to Bickham. Now it's Padilla. Padilla gets it up to Bickham, top of the key. Bickham trying to go to Warren. Was looking to find him in the low post right of the lane. And it'll be Trey Sanders coming into the game. And the Padilla that's checking out? It was. Tigers leading 27-19, but having some trouble on the offensive end. Brisby will hand it up to Bird Nevadas. He's the top of the key and lost the basketball. And kicked into the lane. Alamogordo is going to grab it. Bickham's got it. Sanders will get it over to Bynum at the far sideline in the front court. Gives it up to Kai, top of the key. Looked like he was going to step into a three. Instead, give it up to Sanders, the top of the key. Sanders going to fire up a three. That's no good. And the rebound is going to be grabbed by the Bulldogs. Here's Brisby working around the lane. Goes up with the shot. They'll call a foul prior to the shot attempt. And they'll call the foul on Myron. That's his third. And it'll be 2 free throws. So Richards comes in for DeMyron. And it'll be Brisby going to the line to shoot 2 free throws. So Tigers, now this has been a little bit of a hallmark of them this season, is going through these scoring ruts. And they've gone the first 3.5 minutes of this quarter without a point. The positive for them is the Bulldogs haven't been able to capitalize too much on it. They really need a good offensive possession on this end. They really haven't, in my opinion, put off a good shot in the quarter. Second free throw misses from Brisby. And here comes Bynum up the near sideline. Bynum gets it up ahead to Warren. Back to Bynum. Left wing three. It's no good. Rebound. Sanders got to it. Tosses it out top to Bickham. Bickham will give it up to Sanders. Now it's Richards. And now Bynum, and Alamogordo will reset. 4:22 to go. Third quarter, Alamogordo leads 27-20. Bickham gets the ball at the left wing. Inside to Warren. Warren goes up with the shot attempt. And it'll be 2 free throws after the shot's no good. They call the foul on number 10. Jason will miss on the first. And miss on the second. And the Bulldogs have the rebound, and they quickly push the other way. Here's Bird Nevadas. Pull-up jump shot from the free throw line. No good. Sanders grabs the rebound and dribbles out of a double team. Bulldogs wanted to travel. I couldn't quite tell. Bickham over in the right corner. Inside to Warren goes Bickham. Warren can't hit on the in-close shot. And Alamogordo still scoreless here through the quarter. Ball comes to the right wing. And now at the right corner with it, Brisby trying to work on Sanders. Gets in the lane, goes up with the shot, and a foul going to be called on Sanders. And it'll be 2 free throws again for Los Cruces. They called that on Kai. That was on 22. Free throw is good. I don't know where Kai reached in there and it was the whole time it was Sanders on. Kai picked up his third. That's the second time tonight, and I don't know where Kai was in order to pick up the foul. Second free throw falls in, and the Bulldogs have cut this to a 5-point game, 27-22. Inbounds goes to Bynum. Gets it up to Kai. Timeout going to be called by Alamogordo. So it'll be a full timeout. 3:37 to go in the third quarter. Tigers got to settle down. If they can just get a bucket, I mean, it's almost out to the halftime lead again. So just need something positive to happen on the offensive end here as they trail by, or they lead by 5. You're listening to Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 101.
In business and in life, it's good to have a partner and a friend. The credit union partners with our members to build a stronger financial future. Your debit card and online banking keeps you in control of your finances. We belong to you, so you stay in control. Loco Credit Union, we belong to you. Online at lococreditunion.com. We're federally insured by NCUA. We're an equal housing lender.
For a limited time only, OFCU is celebrating big game savings. OFCU will give you up to $500 cash when you refinance your auto loan to OFCU. That's right, OFCU will pay you for your loan up to $500 and no payments for 90 days. Offer valid February 5th through the 9th. Visit OteroFCU.org or stop by any branch for details. Rebate amount is based on non-OFCU refinance loan amount. All loans subject to credit approval. Loan must be kept for 6 months or rebate will be collected at payoff. Interest will accrue from date of loan. Other restrictions may apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230-1019. Richards gets the inbounds for Alamogordo. Ball in the backcourt out of the timeout. Bickham's got it. Feeds it off to Bynum. Bynum will feed it off to Richards. Richards goes inside. Sanders. Sanders up and good. Well done out of the timeout from Alamogordo. That's exactly what you want, is just a solid offensive possession. Frisbee will bring it in the front court to the right wing. Gives it up to Nevadas. Now here's Luttrell. Luttrell off to Nevadas. Nevadas drives the lane. Goes up with the shot. It's no good. Good defense there by Sanders. He grabs the rebound as well. And Kai has got it. Gives it up to Deontay. And then a foul going to be called on Las Cruces away from the basketball. I was looking in the backcourt. Jason Warren got, I guess, bowled over by Izzy Nevadas. I genuinely don't know what happened. It'll be an inbound near sideline for Alamogordo. 29-22, 3:03 to go in the third. Inbounds goes to Bynum in the backcourt. Bynum out between the circles. Bynum goes to Warren. Warren catches it in midair and lays it up and in. The Tigers with back-to-back buckets, and almost after their halftime lead, they're up by 9. Frisbee will give it up to Bird Nevadas. He'll fire up a three. It's no good. Richards grabs the rebound for Alamogordo, and Bickham has it at the far sideline. Bickham will give it up ahead to Isaiah. They double-team him. Cross-court pass to Bynum at the left wing. Bynum will go inside to Sanders. Sanders was double-teamed. Bynum will fire up a three. Shot's no good, and it's going to go out of bounds. And it'll be Las Cruces basketball. 2:26 remaining in the third quarter. Tigers stabilize things here a little bit. Up by 9. As Frisbee bringing it into the front court. Frisbee looking to drive right of the wing. Goes up with a shot. Tough shot and gets it up and in. Body contact into Bickham. Was able to control and get in there. Bickham will bring it in the front court. Pass goes up ahead to Sanders and too high for him. Out of bounds it goes. And the Tigers trying to break that pressure. Forced turnover there. But Kai looking to take advantage. If Trey does catch it, probably has an easy lay-in. Ball over in the right corner. Now between the circles, they give it to Nevadas. This is Bird with the basketball. Off a screen. Top of the key. Nevadas has the ball stolen away by Richards. Richards finds Bickham. Bickham to the basket, lays it up and in, and he's fouled. Kai Bickham draws the contact and finishes up the three-point play. So it'll be the third on Brisbee. And Kai will get it to roll front rim and in. 6 points for Bickham. Great pass, by the way, on Richards on the fast break. And the Tigers to push their lead back out to the halftime lead of 10. Izzy Nevadas will hand it off to Brisbee. Brisbee has a shot blocked by Sanders, and Sanders able to save it as it was going out of bounds. Here's Richards with the basketball. Gets it in the front court, gives it off to Myron. Top of the key finds Bickham. Looked like he was going to fire up a left wing three. Instead gives it up to Sanders. Sanders ball fakes. Goes to the basket. Can't finish. Gets the rebound. Can't finish again, but he's fouled this time. And Trey will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Good work inside there from Trey Sanders. The defense to stop on one end, and then comes down the other end and gives himself 2 in-close opportunities. Wasn't able to convert, but we'll see if he can do it at the line. Rim no good. (34-24), 1:11 to go in the third quarter. On the Richardson Motor scoreboard, Tigers trying to grab the biggest lead of the game. If Trey can make the second, he does. Sanders makes it. Deontay Bonham will come back into the game. Kai Hickam will get a breather. And the inbound is going to come to Brisbee. Coming across the timeline, Brisbee will swing it to his right to Izzy Nevadas. Finds Bird Nevadas underneath, and able to steal it away was Richards. Nevadas spent most of his time there complaining to the official afterwards. Tigers nearly got an odd number fast break because of it. Richards got the ball at the left wing, and then a foul going to be called on Bird Nevadas, I think. That was going to be a frustration foul. And I believe it should put Isaiah at the line to shoot 2 free throws. Richards' only bucket, that shot right before the halftime buzzer. And Isaiah will knock down the first. 36-24, Alamogordo in front. Another strong finish to a period to the Tigers. They did it in the second and trying to do the same here in the third. And Isaiah makes both. 37-24, Alamogordo leads. 45 seconds remaining in the third. Nevadas will bring it into the front court. Comes to the right wing. Gets down to the corner. Luttrell back to Nevadas. Bird's got it in the right corner. He will drive the lane, kick it out left corner. 3 on the way. Is good from Luttrell. And the Bulldogs cut it to a 10-point lead, 37-27. And a foul going to be called on Las Cruces. And Coach Benjamin thought that was a travel on Smith. Instead, it's a foul. And DeMeyer will shoot 2. First foul called on number 12, Adrian Valderrama. DeMeyer missed on the first. And makes on the second. Tigers lead 38-27, 25 seconds remaining. And it'll be Bird Nevadas handling in front court with Bynum on him. Comes off his screen. Smith picks up. Bird Nevadas working into the lane. And ball going to be deflected by Warren as he tried to feed a pass to the low post on the right side to Valderrama. And Nevadas will inbound. They'll get it to Izzy Nevadas, but Smith comes across and sends it out of bounds with 12 seconds remaining on the rejection. And then a kickball here from Alamogordo as Bonham got his foot on it, and so will inbound it again. Nevadas again trying to get in this time, does to Izzy, and in the lane gets the easy layup. 8 seconds remaining. Richards looking to inbounds. 3 seconds. Now try to find Smith, and steal and almost in from Izzy Nevadas. That would have been a big one for the Bulldogs. But all in all for Alamogordo, You're up by 9 going to the fourth quarter after things were looking a little dark there for the Tigers. Couldn't get much going offensively, but ended up with 11 points in the quarter. We'll see what the fourth quarter brings. Alamogordo trying to secure their second district victory of the season. We'll be back right after this.
Ryan Richardson Motor Company wishes the Tigers an amazing winning season. May your efforts match your dreams. Buy, sell, or trade late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Financing available. Stop by for a test drive and score an amazing deal with Ryan Richardson Motor Company. 318 South White Sands Boulevard or online at ryanrichardson.company. That's ryanrichardson.company.
This is Rachel from First National Bank. We offer business-focused accounts with loans to help your business grow, including SBA loans and construction loans. Smart tools, better banking solutions.
Member FDIC, equal housing lender. All loans subject to credit approval.
Use the equity in your home to finance your dreams. This is AJ from First National Bank. Plan that special vacation, those home improvements, or simply pay off bills. It's easy. Apply for your home equity line of credit today.
Member FDIC, equal housing lender. All loans subject to credit approval.
Tigers with the basketball to begin the fourth quarter. Bickham to Bynum. Bynum at the left wing, left corner. Finds Damian Padilla. 3 on the way is no good. And they'll call a foul on the rebound. And they'll call it over the back on Smith. That's 4, I believe, on DeMeyer, and it is. It's interesting because I've seen that called the other way because the Bulldog player was edging him backwards. He was boxing out. I've seen Alamogordo get called for the foul for moving the player out of the way on a rebound like that. So, I don't know. I'm always a little confused. It is judgment calls. Frisbee works in the lane, trying to step through and lays it up and in. He's got 12, and it's 38-31. Bickham's got the ball. Tried to get it up ahead to Warren and threw it right into the hands of Luttrell. And the Tigers have not taken care of the basketball nearly as well here in the second half. Nevada's with the basketball. Gives it off right wing to Nevada's. This is Izzy with it. Comes out top of the key and almost lost by Balderrama. Goes inside Brisbee. Brisbee goes up with the shot, and then a foul going to be called on Warren. They'll say that, I guess, on the body, he pushed him out. It'll be the first on Jason. And again, back to the free throw line for Las Cruces. And, a bit more repetition here for Joseph Brisbee. 2, 4, 6, 8. This is 9th and 10th free throws for him. Both teams have shot about the same amount of free throws. I look through the score sheet. It feels like Cruces has been at the line a lot more, but not really the case. And Brisbee has gotten better at the line as the game has progressed. Inbounds to Padilla. Padilla gets it up to Warren in the front court. Jason gives it up to Padilla. Now Bickham, and now to Bynum. Bynum with the basketball over the far sideline. Deontay will swing it up to Kai at the left wing. Back to Deontay. Now it's Warren at the elbow. Trying to feed it to Richards, who is cutting the lane. Now double team. Tigers going to steal it away. And they call it timeout, but it looked like the ball had been stolen away. Now they're going to say that the timeout was called prior to the turnover from Alamogordo. It was very, very close. Full timeout on the floor. And it's 38-33 here in the fourth quarter. We'll take a break. You're listening to Alamo Sports and Talk 1230, 1019.
Tularosa Communication is now offering the smart Wi-Fi with built-in network security and enhanced parental controls. Do you have kids at home that you want to protect from overexposure on the internet? Block content, set internet time limits, or app and website restrictions for each family member in the house. Get notified when you have a network intrusion and reroute bandwidth to devices that matter the most, all from an app on your phone. Take control of your internet with Tularosa Communications. Visit tularosa.net or call 585-2700 for more information.
The Winner Circle has been outfitting champions for over 50 years in Otero County. Established in 1970 by our Gigi and Big John.
Let's show our school spirit. Whether you're a Tiger, Wildcat, Bear, or Chief, we can make t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, and hats. And we do custom embroidery too. The Winner Circle does it all. Custom orders available for businesses, squadrons, and organizations like hats, polos, name tags, also trophies and awards.
Winner Circle, 1201 10th Street. Go Tiger! See you at the games!
Hold on, bringing in the front court. It's Nevada, and the pass deflected out of bounds by Richards as he was looking for Isaiah Baez. And Baez will check back out, and Bert Nevadas will come back in. 38-33, 6:40 remaining in the fourth quarter. Bulldogs keep hanging around, and really they've been, certainly feels like the better team for the majority of this second half. Ball goes out to the corner. Three on the way is good from Luttrell. And a two-point game, 38-36. And the Tigers going to get called for a foul on the inbounds. As they called a push-off on Deontay Bynum. And the inbound far sideline comes in for Brisby. Cross-court pass, Luttrell. Nevadas was able to somehow keep that in bounds on a high and fast pass. Nevadas drives. Offensive foul as Bickham is able to get in there and draw the charge. That's his fourth. Padilla checks out. Sanders comes in. And it'll be Bickham to inbounds. Gets it to Richards. Richards tosses it up ahead to Warren. Warren did a great job of getting up in the air and grabbing that. Bickham swings it to Bynum. Now it's Richards. Tigers up by 2. Here's Isaiah. Right of the lane, going up the short shot. It's no good. And Nevada's will come the other way. Nevada's going to be bumped by Sanders. Fourth foul on the Tigers in the quarter. Tigers just playing out of control a little bit, as the pace of the game has definitely favored the Bulldogs. And I just mean the quickness of the way everybody's moving around the floor. Damien Padilla is going to come in. Isaiah Richards will check out. And that'll be 5 seconds on the inbound as Bird Nevadas is unable to get it in. Tigers, that's the second time this game they have forced 5-second violation. Padilla's got the basketball in the backcourt. Gives it up to Bynum. Bynum throws it up ahead to Warren. Now gives it up to Bynum out between the circles. Bynum tried to feed a pass to the sideline. Thrown away by Nevadas. Nevadas had a shot blocked, and they're going to call a foul on, or not, no foul on the Tigers. Coach Benjamin wanted the foul, but I thought that the Bulldogs player moved into him. And Deontay made a good defensive play. Inbound's going to call away up top to Izzy Nevadas. He'll give it off to Brisby. Now it is Bird Nevadas. And moving the ball out on the perimeter are the Bulldogs. And Padilla almost stepped in there and stole it away. Luttrell at the far sideline. Spins away from a defender. Somehow kept his pivot foot as he started to stumble at the top of the key. And gets it back outside to Bird Nevadas. Now ball out near midcourt with Brisby with Bynum on him. Comes off the screen. Works right of lane, stolen away by Padilla. Padilla pushing up the floor. Padilla. Ball goes into the backcourt. Bynum's got it. They said it was deflected. Bynum gets the ball at the left wing. Tigers have got to figure out a way to settle down here in this part of the court. Here's Bickham, left corner three. He hits it. Tigers desperately needed that. And it's 41-36 with 4:32 to go in the fourth. Tigers hadn't had a bucket up until that point. Let's see if they can close this out. Up by 5 now. Nancy Nevadas hands off to Latrell. Latrell comes top of the key. Bird Nevadas. Pump fakes, gets in the lane, goes up with a shot. Blocked by Bynum. A whistle. And then a late foul. Oh, my goodness. Wow. They were already starting to come off the floor, and the whistle was blown. Now Bynum gets called for his fourth. Both him and Kai, I think, are sitting on 4. Now, been lots of calls this game, and Nevadas will make both. Bynum will get it off to Padilla. 41-38. Bickham to Warren. Warren will find Sanders. And then an offensive foul called as Warren. And so it'll be an inbounds with 4 minutes remaining. And Coach Nee did not like that last call. And now to the top of the key. Ball up the right wing with Indy Nevadas. Top of the key. Left wing, give it up to Balderrama. Balderrama drives the lane, goes up with a shot. It's no good. Solid defense by Sanders coming over on help. Ball goes up ahead to Bynum. Bynum comes to the elbow. Stops, finds Padilla. Back to Bynum, and Alamogordo will reset. Pass goes to Warren in the low post. Warren, easy shot there as he'll lay it up and in. 16 for Jason Warren. Well done by the Tigers to not be too aggressive, try to attack the basket on the transition, and they ended up getting an easy shot. Left the lane going up with a wild shot, but missing on it is Bird Nevadas. And they'll call the foul on Jason Warren. It'll be his third. And 2 free throws again for Bird Nevadas. Chance to cut it back down to 1 possession game again. And the free throw's good. It's up for the Tigers. Demyron Smith comes in. So Demyron, Deontay, and Kai all have 4. I think Jason's on 3 now. And I want to say Trey is on 3. He might have 4. Second free throw is good. Bickham will inbounds and get it to Smith. Smith will find Warren. Warren lays it up and in. Jason looked like he wanted to dunk it in, but he gets a safe play. I applaud him for that. It's 45-40. You got it. Shot goes up, and they are going to call a foul inside. And they'll call the foul on Warren. And that is his 4th. And Latrell will go along to shoot 2 free throws. Free throw goes in. And Latrell makes it. He's now got 9. He makes both. The Bulldogs 8 of minutes of line here in this 4th quarter. Back down to a 3-point game. Bickham inbounds to Warren, and they'll call a foul on Brisby. And you can tell they've been holding Myron a lot. His jersey, the way his jersey is kind of pulled to one side. Inbounds into the backcourt. They get it to Sanders, who traveled. Oh, no. Yeah, he definitely traveled. Tigers got away with one there. Trey's got 7 as the bucket counts, but well, the calls have both teams have had calls not go their way. Let's put it that way. And they've had calls go their way. So, as always, it seems to balance itself out. Bulldogs with the basketball in the front court. 2:42 remaining. Izzy Nevadas gets it up to Bird. Deontay right on him. Brisby spin move into the lane, goes up with the shot. And the Tigers with some good defense. Warren able to get it up to Bickham. Bickham finds Warren at the free throw line. They'll call a blocking foul as Warren tried to pass it to Smith. I'm not even sure that deserved any sort of foul there. And Luttrell picks up the foul. I thought it was kind of a flop, to be honest. Just one of those you just play on, but baseline right inbounds. Bonham will get it the right way. On Sanders. Sanders fires up a quick shot, but he buries it. Trey Sanders from the free throw line puts it in, and Alamogordo leads by 7. Ball in the backcourt with Bird Nevadas. Bonham comes up on him. Nevadas near the midcourt line. And ball going to be stolen away by Bonham. Bonham pushing up the floor. Bonham to the basket, lays it up and in. Deontay into the 9-point game with 2 minutes remaining in the fourth. Up ahead to it, it goes to Brisby. Brisby gets in the lane. Ball deflected by Bickham as it goes out of bounds. And they're looking for Luttrell over the far sideline. Bulldogs with 2 timeouts. Tigers with 4. Ball out between the circles with Izzy Nevadas. Now left wing, they'll give it to Brisby. Top of the key, Bird Nevadas. He'll fire up a tough 3. It's no good. Rebound. Brisby knocks it out of bounds, and it'll be Alamogordo basketball. 1:44 remaining in the game. The Tigers leading 51-42. Inbounds goes to Smith, to Bickham, now Bynum. Bynum will bring it to the front court. Bynum all the way to the basket. Misses on the lay-in, though. Sanders on the follow misses. Sanders inside, goes up with the shot off the glass, no good. Trey will give it back outside to Bickham, and the Tigers will reset. Now to Bynum. Gotta be careful getting that on the court the way he's doing. Bickham looking to drive left the lane. Shot no good. Or shot is good, but it's not going to count. Fouled on the floor. And with 1:21 remaining in the fourth, Alamogordo will inbound. If you're Alamo, you don't need to hurry here. Just, take your time. Get a good possession. Sanders will inbound baseline left. And gets it to Warren. Tried to get it to Bynum, but it's stolen away. Here's Nevada's shot was maybe partially blocked, but ends up goes missing. And now here's Luttrell with the ball at the free throw line. Finds Nevadas. Nevadas looking to drive, kicks it back outside. Ball at the right wing, Izzy. Now it's Bird. Bird at the right wing. And they call a foul on Smith. And it'll be the 5th on Myron. And Damian will come in. And there'll be 2 free throws coming up for number 20, Bird Nevadas. And he makes on the first. I'll credit the Bulldogs. They have been excellent from the free throw line in this fourth quarter. These are 9th and 10th free throws. It's kept them in the game. And the second free throw good as well. Bickham inbounds. Tigers up by 7, 51-44. And it's going to be stolen away. Off the back of the rim, no good from Izzy Nevadas. Rebound pulled in underneath. And we'll see who the foul was called on. Damian Padilla. And they'll put 2 free throws here for Adrian Valderrama. And he'll make the first. Hale can make it, or has made it a 2-possession game now with 55 seconds remaining. Makes the second as it bounced around on the rim and in. Coach needed to call full timeout. 56 seconds remaining in the fourth. The Tigers leading 51-46, trying to hold on here for the victory. They've led pretty much the whole way. In fact, I don't think the Bulldogs have led in this game. We'll take a break and come right back.
In business and in life, it's good to have a partner and a friend. The credit union partners with our members to build a stronger financial future. Your debit card and online banking keeps you in control of your finances. We belong to you, so you stay in control. Loco Credit Union, we belong to you. Online at lococreditunion.com. We're federally insured by NCUA. We're an equal housing lender.
Ochoa Stucco serves residential and commercial projects all throughout this wonderful community. Whether you're looking for some patching up or a complete stucco on your home or business, Ochoa Stucco has you covered. 575-442-6745. Go Tigers! Custom work is what Ochoa Stucco does best. Whether you need an estimate for your home or business, you won't find better quality work anywhere. Contact Ochoa Stucco today. Like them on Facebook. 575-442-6745. Go Tigers!
Tigers to inbound, and will go all the way over the top. And Warren lost his footing, and the Tigers turn it over, but coming up the floor, Bickham had it for a second, stolen back away by Luttrell, and then a timeout called by Coach Benjamin with 45 seconds remaining here in the game. And it'll be inbound to the far sideline for Las Cruces. And so it'll be a full timeout for the Bulldogs. It's the only time that they have left. And so we'll go ahead and keep it right here. Max Preps says the Alamogordo girls got the 60-40 win on the road over Las Cruces. I'm going to make sure and wait from Coach Vela and make sure that is correct. But a very impressive win for the Lady Tigers. Certainly putting up 68 points. So we'll see what I'm curious here what the stats are in that game. I wonder if Abby went off and had a crazy game over there, or Tia for that matter. So very curious to her. Again, Alamo have been so close in some of these games, and to finally get over the top and win that would be really, really impressive for the Lady Tigers for sure. All right, no other games going on tonight, by the way, except this one, and here the one in Cruces is done. We've got 6 games tomorrow in the area. But this one still yet to be decided with 45 seconds remaining. Alamogordo still got a 2-possession lead. They've got a lot of guys in foul trouble. DeMyron has already fouled out. Deontay and Kai each have 4, so does Jason. As the inbounds comes to Brisbane. Ball goes to the right corner. Bert Nevadas has got it. He will fire up the jump shot on the spin around. It's no good. Gets his own rebound. Putback is no good. Putback is up and in from Valderrama. Tigers will get the inbounds as they are up by 3. Bonham, cross-court pass to Padilla. Padilla will try to get up ahead, and he turns it over. Coming to the top of the key, Luttrell to Nevadas. Nevadas will fire up the 3. It's good, and the game is tied. And then we've got a timeout going to be called by Alamogordo with 9 seconds remaining in the game. Alamogordo will be able to run the baseline. Tied up at 51. I got to say, Alamogordo, they have 3 timeouts left, and or 2:30s left now, but they had 3 timeouts, and with the Tigers having trouble in the backcourt, boy, I would have loved to have seen them call a timeout in that spot. So final was 68-40. Lady Tigers get the win. Abby Vasquez had 23. Elizabeth Needham, 24 points and 16 rebounds. Tia Gordon had 8 points and 12 rebounds in the win. So really impressive win on the road for the Lady Tigers. But tied up at 51. We'll see if Alamogordo can make something happen. Bulldogs have been hanging around, and, you know, for Alamo, they just let the Bulldogs stick around too long in this game. We'll see if they can overcome it here and get a bucket and get the win. Here with a tie game of 9 seconds, they have to go the one court. And it'll be an inbounds for the Tigers. Bickham, Sanders, Padilla. And the Tigers will inbound it to Padilla. Back to Bynum. 5 seconds left. Tigers will call it a timeout as they get to about midcourt with 4 seconds remaining. And it'll be an inbound to the far sideline. And so the Tigers will use another timeout with 4.3 seconds remaining. All right, we'll see what Alamogordo is able to do here with 4 seconds. It's just a 30-second timeout. And we'll see if Alamogordo can find a way to win this at the buzzer. Probably what it's going to be outside of a foul, which really wouldn't be a surprise for this game. Tigers have had 10 fouls in this quarter. They probably had close to 20 and a half. So it'll be Bynum to inbound at the far sideline for Alamogordo. And Coach Nee will call another timeout. So I wanted to see what the Bulldogs did. And so he'll use his final timeout. And so now Coach Bowman going to draw up something in the huddle for the Tigers. Alamo had a 11-point lead, I think, going to the third quarter, right? 8 or 11, 9 or 11. And more importantly, he had a 5-point lead with about a minute to go. I think he had a 9-point lead with 2 minutes remaining. And certainly with the way the game has gone, overtime really feels like it would favor Las Cruces, but we'll see. Nobody's going to guard the inbounds. So Bynum stands at the far sideline. Gets it to Sanders. Right back to Bynum. Bynum, top of the key, fires with a 3, no good. Warren tried to foul the shot. Is there a foul called? No. They're going to say that the next shot went in, but that was after the buzzer. And so we're going to go to overtime. Tied up at 51. We'll take a break. You're listening to Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 101.9.
For a limited time only, OFCU is celebrating big game savings. OFCU will give you up to $500 cash when you refinance your auto loan to OFCU. That's right, OFCU will pay you for your loan up to $500 and no payments for 90 days. Offer valid February 5th through the 9th. Visit OteroFCU.org or stop by any branch for details. Rebate amount is based on non-OFCU refinance loan amount. All loans subject to credit approval. Loan must be kept for 6 months or rebate will be collected at payoff. Interest will accrue from date of loan. Other restrictions may apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
Ryan Richardson Motor Company wishes the Tigers an amazing winning season. May your efforts match your dreams. Buy, sell, or trade late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Financing available. Stop by for a test drive and score an amazing deal with Ryan Richardson Motor Company. 318 South White Sands Boulevard or online at ryanrichardson.company. That's ryanrichardson.company.
So it's overtime here at the Lawrence T. Johnson Tiger Pit. And, you know, the other part about this is the foul trouble for Alamogordo. Warren's got 4, Bickham's got 4, Bynum's got 4. I believe there's 4 for I think Izzy Nevadas, and I think for Brisbee as well. So both teams do have some issues with that.
Let's go, Tigers. Let's do who's ready for some overtime basketball.
So it'll be the Tigers going right to left, the Bulldogs left to right. Ball is tipped and controlled by Alamogordo. And looks like the Bulldogs going to a zone, which I don't think we've seen the entire game. Bickham gets fire up a left wing three. It's no good. Sanders able to grab the rebound. Pump fakes, gets him close. They'll call a foul prior to the shot. And the Tigers will inbound. It won't matter. It'll still be 2 free throws because it's the 15th foul. So it'll be 2 free throws regardless for Sanders. However, could have been a chance at a 3-point play. And Trey's going to make the first. In the double figures now for Trey. Alamogordo leads 52-51. We are in overtime. Trey makes on both. 11 points for the Tiger senior. 53-51, Alamogordo leads. 3:42 to go in the fourth quarter. Ball goes to the right wing. Izzy Nevadas. Now to the top of the key. Here's Luttrell. Luttrell looking to drive right of the lane. Give it up to Izzy Nevadas. Now Bird. Ball at the top of the key with Valderrama. Valderrama pressured by Bickham. Driving to the lane, goes up and can't get it to go. And then on the rebound, it should be a foul on Cruces. It is. And we'll see who that's on. They'll call it on 12. Valderrama picks up his third. And it'll be Padilla going to the line to shoot 2 free throws for the Tigers. And I'll see if Alamogordo can take advantage of the free throws. They didn't get many in the fourth quarter. Bulldogs got a ton. And the Tigers kind of repay the favor in this overtime period. Damian knocks down the first. They're 3 of 3. 54-51, 3:17 remaining in the overtime period. Damian misses backroom on the second. And Sanders able to grab the rebound, gets it outside to Bickham, or to Bynum, and then Bickham will hold. And now over to Deontay. Give it to Kai. Deontay will swing it over to Padilla. Now here's Bynum with it. Bynum will back pedal. And we've got a timeout. And looks like Sanders hurt away from the play. And they brought out Sorry to get disconnected there, folks. Bulldogs put a layup up and in. We'll get a timeout from Las Cruces. Alamogordo's up 58-53 after that lay-in from the Bulldogs. Jason Warren got a lay-in on a nice pass from Bickham. Kai on the previous possession had worked his way into the lane and from about 8-9 feet out was able to get the runner to go. Prior to that, it was free throws for the Tigers. 2 from Trey Sanders. Damian Padilla hit 1 of 2, but the Tigers have been very smart with their possession so far. They've pulled the ball out, been patient, not taking quick shots. And we'll see if they can continue to do that as the quarter progresses. I wouldn't be surprised if the Bulldogs get much more aggressive defensively. That's where they were getting Alamogordo in the last in that fourth quarter, but that was at full court. The Tigers, got 3 of their points off of free throws, and that extra point they got off of a rebound. So they've taken advantage of the situation. And I guess Sanders won't be coming back for the Tigers. I was looking over there, and it looked like they're saying he's out for the game. Trey couldn't tell what happened. It was away from the basketball. I think maybe he was on the rebound. He kind of got twisted up. Bickham to inbounds. Gets it to Warren. Right back to Kai. Double teamed in the backcourt. Finds Richards. Gets it up ahead to Bynum. Bynum stepping through all the way to the basket. Misses, but Warren's right there on the follow. And Jason now with 20. 4 points here in the overtime. 60-53. Alamogordo leads with 90 seconds to go. Bird Nevadas gets to the free throw line. Goes up with the runner. Shot misses. Tip-in attempt no good. Rebound tip to Bickham, who finds Bynum. Bynum will slow up and backpedal. And the Tigers will continue to dribble here as Bynum will find Richards. Back over to Bynum with 1:12 remaining. Tigers up by 7. Bynum drives the lane. Goes up with the layup. It's good. And a timeout going to be called by Coach Nee. With 1:05 remaining in the fourth. Deontay with 7. I think the other part for Alamogordo is not picking up any fouls here. Now, I guess Trey's okay. Trey's going to check back in. I saw somebody say that he looked like he was saying he's out for the game, but I don't know. I guess it's not that big of a deal. Both teams are out of timeouts now. Again, the Lady Tigers winners tonight, 68-40 on the road. They got 20. Let me find Coach Vela's text here. They got 23 from Abby. Needham had 24, 16 rebounds. And Tia had 8 and 12 points and rebounds. I got to say that's Alamogordo's highest point total of the year. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't think they've scored over 60 a bunch this season. So what a breakthrough for the Lady Tigers, though. That's got to be a huge confidence builder. And they'll have Gadsden at home next Tuesday. And most importantly, it pulls them, into I guess, shouting range, if you want to say, of the remainder of the team's district. Tigers, what a great overtime here for Alamogordo. They've outscored Las Cruces 11-2. And Bird Nevadas will let the ball roll all the way to half court. Gives it up to Brisby at the far sideline. Swings it over to the right wing. Firing up a 3. Nevadas, no good. Rebound is grabbed by Bickham. He'll find Bynum. Bynum is all in the backcourt. He'll work it across the timeline. Deontay with some nice dribbling, getting it all the way to the free throw line, then getting it back outside to Kai. 41 seconds remaining. Gets it out to Sanders. Now it's Padilla. And I think the Bulldogs are trying to foul. They do. It'll be Deontay with 35 seconds remaining. And looks like the Tigers will be able to hold on here, and after surrendering a lead in the final 2 minutes of the fourth quarter, have an excellent overtime. And Joseph Brisby fouled out on that last call. Deontay is going to make the first. (63-53). And Bynum will make both. 9 points for Deontay. The Tigers' big thing you want to do here is not to foul. Luttrell with it at the right wing. Nevadas. Looks like he was going to try a left wing step back 3. Now they go to low post, back outside. Nevadas Fires up the shot. It's no good. Shot going to be blocked inside by Sanders. Top of the key, Izzy Nevadas fires up a three. 16 seconds remaining, and the Bulldogs have a timeout. And so it'll be a full timeout. I think the Tigers thought they were out of timeouts. I believe you had one left over from regulation that carried over and the one that was added in. And so a full timeout with 15 seconds remaining after the three from Izzy Nevadas. That's only the second bucket in the overtime for the Bulldogs. Valderrama has the other one. I think the Tigers, they thought earlier in the game that the Bulldogs were out of timeouts. And it didn't seem like I don't know. They obviously felt like he had used more than he actually had. Tigers used a bunch right at the end of regulation. Bulldogs going to come out of the huddle. They're going to need something really crazy in 15 seconds in order to come back in this one. But, you know, I think with a younger group, which is what Coach Benjamin has this year, he's, you know, these are all opportunities to try and improve. And, hey, these two teams play again in Las Cruces coming up here in, a couple weeks probably. Not sure what the exact date is, but it'll be a Tuesday night game. Inbounds here for Bickham. Gets it to Warren. Ball was almost deflected out of Jason's hands, and Kai gets it back. He's fouled with 13 seconds remaining, and Kai will go to the other end to shoot 2 free throws. Kai with 11 points tonight. And again, kudos to Kai and Jason and Deontay in not fouling out of this game. They've been playing with 4 fouls this entire overtime period and have played good defense without picking up that 5th foul as Kyle missed front rim on the first. And the second free throw is up and in. 65-56. Kai with 12. And it looks like the Bulldogs are just going to let this one roll out. And Alamogordo in overtime going to get the win as they hold on 65-56. Great effort on both sides. That was a fun game to watch. And the Tigers don't let it slip away there at the end. So your final score on the Richardson Motor scoreboard, the Tigers 65, the Bulldogs 56. You're listening to Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019. The Otero Federal Credit Union postgame show is coming up next.
Use the equity in your home to finance your dreams. This is AJ from First National Bank. Plan that special vacation, those home improvements, or simply pay off bills. It's easy. Apply for your home equity line of credit today.
Member FDIC, equal housing lender. All loans subject to credit approval.
Discover our great mortgage loan rates, our competitive closing costs on conventional, VA, FHA, and first-time home buyers. This is Deborah from First National Bank. Affordable solutions for the home you deserve.
Member FDIC, equal housing lender. All loans subject to credit approval.
Slow internet again? Signal constantly dropping? Don't take it out on your computer. Instead, call Tularosa Communications for internet stress relief. They have the speed and the reliability to make your internet dreams come true. If you want fast, they have faster. If you want service you can rely on, they are the most reliable. And customer service? It's all about you. Call Tularosa Communications to get connected. 585-2700.
The Winter Circle has been outfitting champions for over 50 years in Otero County. Established in 1970 by our Gigi and Big John.
Let's show our school spirit. Whether you're a Tiger, Wildcat, Bear, or Chief, we can make t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, and hats. And we do custom embroidery too. The Winter Circle does it all. Custom orders available for businesses, squadrons, and organizations like hats, polos, name tags, also trophies and awards.
Winter Circle, 1201 10th Street. Go Tiger! See you at the game!
In business and in life, it's good to have a partner and a friend. The credit union partners with our members to build a stronger financial future. Your debit card and online banking keeps you in control of your finances. We belong to you, so you stay in control. Loco Credit Union, we belong to you. Online at lococreditunion.com. We're federally insured by NCUA. We're an equal housing lender.
limited time only, OFCU is celebrating big game savings. OFCU will give you up to $500 cash when you refinance your auto loan to OFCU. That's right, OFCU will pay you for your loan up to $500 and no payments for 90 days. Offer valid February 5th through the 9th. Visit OteroFCU.org or stop by any branch for details. Rebate amount is based on non-OFCU refinance loan amount. All loans subject to credit approval. Loan must be kept for 6 months or rebate will be collected at payoff. Interest will accrue from date of loan. Other restrictions may apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230-1019. The Tigers are winners in overtime over Las Cruces, 65-56. Jason Warren leads the way with 20. 12 points for Kai Bickham, 11 for Trey Sanders, 9 points for Deontay Bynum, 6 points for Demyron Smith, 4 for Isaiah Richards, and 1 point for Damian Padilla. You're listening to the Otero Federal Credit Union postgame show. Thanks for being with us. Tigers get a huge win at home. Talked about these 4 games after the loss to Oregon Mountain last week, and the Tigers this week get 2 wins, get themselves back 2-2 in district. They are actually ahead of Las Cruces because they own the tiebreaker with the win, and will still find themselves behind Centennial. But if they can win on Tuesday and then win at home on Friday next week against Centennial, then they can likely put themselves ahead of Centennial. Catching Oregon Mountain is a completely different story, but they'll need some help in regards to that, even if they were to beat Oregon Mountain in their second matchup with them coming up in a couple weeks. So we'll see what happens there. That's way down the road. Just got to take it one at a time. The Tigers come out here and get the win. Credit to the Las Cruces. They were behind the whole way, and they just kind of kept hanging in there. Tigers would push it out to about a 10-point lead, and then it would dwindle a little bit. And I think the big thing for me was the Bulldogs in the fourth quarter hitting their free throws. They were 10 of 10 in that quarter, and then got to 3 with 9 seconds remaining to send the game to overtime. Tigers had an opportunity to win it in regulation, but the shot went missing. And Alamogordo, fortunately in the overtime period for them, played some good basketball, especially defensively, shut down what the Bulldogs were doing, and the Tigers played well to get the victory. Leading scores for the Bulldogs, they had 14 from Bird Nevadas. He was the one who hit that 3 towards the end of regulation. Izzy Nevadas had 13. Joseph Brisby also had 14. Say what, I'm super impressed with that young man, a freshman. He is a very, very good player. 10 points for Dominic Luttrell, 4 points for Adrian Valderrama, 2 points for Quentin Fielder for Las Cruces. So the Tigers again improved to 12-8 on the season, 2-2 in district, and I'll try. You know what? Maybe I'll put it up on Twitter at some point. It's been a long time since Alamogordo's beaten Las Cruces, and you know, it's been tough. We know how good this Cruces team has been in the last 7, 8, 9, 10 years. They have been so tough to beat. They've been state title contenders, state title winners, and they've kind of owned the district. And for Alamogordo to get a win against them, I know is a big deal for the Tiger basketball program, and I know for this group of seniors as well. Certainly felt like it was slipping away there towards the end. All right, we're going to take one more break, and we're going to wrap things up. We've got a Lady Tiger basketball score to tell you about as well as Alamogordo girls. They get a big district win on the road tonight over Las Cruces. We'll tell you about that coming up next. This is the Otero Federal Credit Union postgame show. We'll be back right after this.
Ryan Richardson Motor Company wishes the Tigers an amazing winning season. May your efforts match your dreams. Buy, sell, or trade late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Financing available. Stop by for a test drive and score an amazing deal with Ryan Richardson Motor Company. 318 South White Sands Boulevard or online at ryanrichardson.company. That's ryanrichardson.company.
This is Rachel from First National Bank. We offer business-focused accounts with loans to help your business grow, including SBA loans and construction loans. Smart tools, better banking solutions.
Member FDIC, equal housing lender. All loans subject to credit approval.
Use the equity in your home to finance your dreams. This is AJ from First National Bank. Plan that special vacation, those home improvements, or simply pay off bills. It's easy. Apply for your home equity line of credit today.
Member FDIC, equal housing lender. All loans subject to credit approval. available.
Tularosa Communication is now offering the smart Wi-Fi with built-in network security and enhanced parental controls. Do you have kids at home that you want to protect from overexposure on the internet? Block content, set internet time limits, or app and website restrictions for each family member in the house. Get notified when you have a network intrusion and reroute bandwidth to devices that matter the most, all from an app on your phone. Take control of your internet with Tularosa Communications. Visit tularosa.net or call 585-2700 for more information.
The Winner Circle has been outfitting champions for over 50 years in Otero County. Established in 1970 by our Gigi and Big John.
Let's show our school spirit. Whether you're a Tiger, Wildcat, Bear, or Chief, we can make t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, and hats. And we do custom embroidery too. The Winner Circle does it all. Custom orders available for businesses, squadrons, and organizations like hats, polos, name tags, also trophies and awards.
Winner Circle, 1201 10th Street. Go Tiger! See you at the game!
In business and in life, it's good to have a partner and a friend. The credit union partners with our members to build a stronger financial future. Your debit card and online banking keeps you in control of your finances. We belong to you, so you stay in control. Loco Credit Union, we belong to you. Online at lococreditunion.com. We're federally insured by NCUA. We're an equal housing lender.
Sports and Talk, 12:30, 101.9. Federal Credit Union post-game. The Alamogordo boys with the win tonight, 65-56 in overtime as they defeat Los Cruces. 20 points from Jason Warren, 12 from Kai Dickham, 11 from Trey Sanders, and 9 points from Deontay Bynum. Lady Tigers winners tonight as well as they defeat Las Cruces. Elizabeth Needham, or 68-40 the final. Elizabeth Needham had 24 points and 16 rebounds. Abby Vasquez finished with 23 points. Tia Gordon had 8 points and 12 rebounds. The Lady Tigers are 10-10, and they are 1-3 in district after that win. They'll be back at home on Tuesday hosting Gadsden as they try to kickstart their district season after dropping 3 very close games to begin things. But they've got a good chance to turn it right around if they can get a win on Tuesday and carry it forward throughout the rest of the district season, certainly after having a great game tonight against the Lady Bulldogs. 6 games tomorrow. Cloudcroft boys and girls at home against Carrizozo. 1:30 and 3 o'clock start times for those girls and boys. Thule girls and boys host Capitan in a district matchup. That's a 3 and 4:30 start time tomorrow. Girls, then boys. And the boys will play first up at Mescalero Apache. 2:30 start time for that one. Girls will play at 4 against Lordsburg. Thanks so much for tuning in tonight here on Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230 1019, as the Tigers get the win 65-56 in overtime over Las Cruces. We'll be back with our next Tiger Sports broadcast from Gadsden on Tuesday as Alamogordo off against the Gadsden Panthers. We hope you enjoyed tonight's podcast. Thanks for listening. I'm Nicky. We'll talk to you guys next week right here on Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230 1019. More ESPN Radio coming up for you.
Are you the parent of a 2 to 7-year-old? Listen closely for an exciting free radio offer. By now, you've probably heard of ABC Mouse, the Parents' Choice Award-winning online learning program that's actually changing the lives of early learners everywhere.
ABC Mouse is like a little one-on-one teacher. It has helped her so much.
Right now, we're offering a special radio promo to try it free for a month, but you